Feature presentation. Fired up the pistons for the prince.
Welcome, everybody. Thank you very much for joining this interview with the GOAT, the best, the fastest racer on earth, Minch and Kim.
Okay, so we're gonna talk about today is GemFan MCK V2 Props. So one of the best prop was the V1 props from GemFan 1546.6 pitch, and then V2 props are even better for racing. So these days, this is what I'm using for practice, and then this is what I'm gonna use for my next race. So I think this is the best props ever. Yeah.
Well, and let's talk about the improvements. Like, how has it changed from the version 1, that is the 51466, to the new V2?
So this is the V1 props 5.1 inch, and then this is the V2. And actually here, this is the second prototype, and then there was first prototype. And then I tried to make like 5.2 inch for first prototype props, and then they flew really, really good. I was really liking, but for the most pilots are using switchback pro frames right now. And then that frames only fit 5.1 inch. So we just decide to change the 5.1 inch props and then just make us stiffer and then stronger. So I was getting a lot of feedback about V1 props, and then we just tried few prototypes and then testing lots of packs. So actually, when I was testing these props, I practiced like 100 packs a day or more than 100 packs. And then I crashed. Yeah, 100 packs. But that's what I practice when I go to field. But usually when I crash super hard, my props were almost bent with the V1 props. And then I definitely can feel these V2 props were way stronger. Even I tried to do freestyle and then hit a trees, and then even when you go to bando, I think V2 props gonna much stronger than V1. And then so I told you the V2 props are stiffer, so if it's like higher pitch but actually low pitch props. So I can get, as you know, like when you do high speed turns, when your props are, it's not stiff, like props are bending.
Bending,
right? Yeah. But when it's stiffer, it keeps you can do like tighter turns so much easier. So I think it was much better for me for racing.
Okay, so it gets a better grip when you're turning if it has a stiffer material. And one of the things that most of the people asked us when they are trying to like design a better prop, like tell us about a better prop, or like why do they bend so much, is because they are not gonna, like, the more bendable they are, the less like the prone to breaking they are, and they're better in this case. But in this case, we decided to change the design and make them stiffer. However, they still bend, they don't break. So they keep grip on the turns, and the durability has not been compromised.
Yeah, sure. And then like I saw some people's are like comparing about the 1547.7 GemFan props, and then when they just testing 1546, they wanted a little bit more pitch feeling. And then when props are stiffer, you can get like 1547 feeling, but like much more flight time than 1546.7.
Okay.
So because it's actual low pitch. So that was the key for the V2 props. And then I just tried to use also today, and then I was love it.
Oh, so you've been practicing with these props for how long?
Probably like 2 months or
2 months now.
Yeah, 2 months. Yeah, I just always used V2 props. Yeah.
Okay, so have you noticed, like, on the performance on the track, have you felt an increase, like an increase on speed, or an improvement on time, in this case for the laps?
Oh yeah. So I told you the props are stiffer, so less bending every flying. So when you go full throttle, it was giving me a little bit more speed. So I can hear higher RPM, and that when racers need to get faster lap times, and we are already holding full throttle, and then we cannot go any faster. So I wanted to change the props a little stiffer. I mean, to go faster. And then when I do layer gates or the corkscrew power loop, I can hold much better controlling. So that was made faster on lap times to me.
Okay, because I don't know, perhaps some pilots have not noticed, maybe some of them are starting on racing, but when you have the quad like this, let's see. So when you're flying with the quad like this and you're throttling or cornering, the props are gonna start bending.
And
right, bending, and that's gonna affect the grip and the way that the air interacts with the props, hence the performance of the prop. So in this case, as it's stiffer, it's not gonna bend that much, which gives better grip and more torque. Is that torque?
Yeah, more speed.
More speed. Cool. Nice. And so I'm checking right now here a video, the video of one of your practices, and at first I don't understand much of it. Like, it's just crazy. Sometimes I don't know how you do it, but I think, I don't know, it's superhuman abilities and good performance. But my God, like, do you change that lap constantly? Like, often do you change the
tracks,
like the track?
Oh yeah. So when I go to field, I always like to changing tracks. But when I was not going to school because of the COVID, I always practice every day and then changing tracks every time, because I told you, like, I'm flying 100 packs a day, and then if I fly tomorrow same track and then same track every time, I get bored. So I like to changing every time tracks. Yeah.
Totally. Yeah, I didn't. I remember now. You said 100 packs a day. So you took Joshua Bardwell's video of 3 packs a day, and you
3
just
packs a day.
100
packs.
X30, X33, that thing right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's okay. So that's a really I don't know, difficult amount of packs to beat on a practice per day. Like, I don't know if you can make more than 100 at the end of the day. Like,
yeah, because, like, the FPV, like, when you don't fly like a week, or like if you're having a break, like I cannot get the feeling of how to go fast on the tracks. So I just wanted to lose that feeling. So I just trying to keep practice every day. And I feel like I'm just preparing 3 races because of the COVID that I wasn't going to, but this is what I'm hoping is I will go to like many other races next year, and then having a great record. So this is why I'm practicing every day and then testing a lot of props, and then I'm absolutely loving this prop. So yeah.
Cool. Well, now that we're coming back to the prop, to the Minchen Kim version 2. Why? Like, let's talk about the colors, because the color scheme has changed slightly.
Yeah, right.
So we have 5 colors this time. This is wave. This is blue. Let's see if the camera can pick it up. Come on, camera, done. Okay, this is blue. But also we have this one that is kind of similar, but it's more saturated, which is the jade green. And what's the color that you use the most?
So right now I'm using the pink and orange colors, and then they are bright colors and I really like it. And then also the blue colors looks really, really good. So on the FPV cam, I feel like the colors are really, really important to me, because we see a lot of colors in the cams when we fly. And then I really like the pink and orange. So this is what I was using for practice.
Well, most of the pilots, I mean, there is one, like, I don't know if it's a saying or like a myth, let's call it, that pink props make you go faster. Is that?
Oh yeah, I think
is-
most fast people are using pink props. I think so too. Yeah.
yeah, like I've seen you use pink props often. And most of our pilots actually are top racing pilots use
Pink
use
props.
pink props often, which is
Yeah.
really nice. Now, so we have punch, because
Mhm.
that's the new name of the pink props. Punch.
Punch. Yeah. Cool.
Punch. And like it's also we have this one. Do you remember this one?
Oh, tiger.
Tiger,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
it's Tiger.
Tiger
This is
prop.
the Jade Rim from the Freestyle 4S.
The great props.
Yeah, midnight props, and the blue ones that are called Wave. You said your favorites are pink and orange, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if you had to choose one, if you like, if I tell you you have to choose one color for the rest of your life for props, what would what would that be?
You mean between punch and tiger,
Yeah,
right?
between punch and tiger, yeah.
I would choose punch. Punch. Yeah.
Punch is
Punch.
gonna
Because
punch.
one of my favorite pilot sweeper, do you know sweeper?
Mm-hmm.
And then he is so fast, and then he always using pink prop, and then I just want to use what he used because he is so fast.
Yeah, you see, like, again, from Minchen Kim itself, pink props make you go faster.
Yeah, go fast.
Yeah. Okay, and Minchen, so how was the process of testing? How did you test the props?
So in my field, the ladder gates or cube dive gates are all metal.
Mhm.
So when you crash full throttle, its cores are almost destroyed, exploded. So when I was testing V2 props, and I really hit the gates really a lot, like 50 times a day or more than 50 times. But props are much stronger than V1 props, and I think most people's gonna much happier with the V2 props. I'm pretty sure they are much stronger. And then I was using 2100 kV motors, and then tested a lot of kVs with the V2 props. And then I
Mhm.
told you this is props are stiffer. So if you lowering the kV motors, and then it still gives like high kV motors speed
Oh,
if you
okay.
even using low kV motors. So, and you can actually get more flight time. This is really important for the races. So you
Mhm.
can use lighter batteries. I think that was really good points for me.
When I build a freestyle quad, I think it's like weight is not that important. Like for me in
Mm,
this case, weight is not so important. It's not one of my main concerns. But for you, of course it is. Like every gram matters, and the
mhm.
fact that you have to, like, you can use like smaller and lighter batteries
Yeah.
because the pitch of the prop allows it, because you can get better
Mhm.
performance with
Yeah.
lower KVs, and like that actually means a lot, because you can, I mean, you can reduce a few grams on the quad, and that can actually make a difference, right?
Yeah. So for a lot of racing pilots are prefer the lighter quads because when you do lighter or corkscrew section, and you can actually go way faster with lighter drones. Like we can feel 10 grams difference.
Mhm.
So we using all aluminum screws, and then trying to get super short motor wire or every cables on the VTX or receiver, and then
Is
yeah, trying to make super light drones, and then using these stiffer props, and then
Mhm.
they perform super well to me. So I'm actually thinking of lowering my KV motors because I was definitely can feel I can lower the KV because the props are much stiffer. So yeah, lighter quads, lower KV, and lighter batteries. It's done. Yeah, it
Yeah,
was so good.
so now you're gonna be getting this one. Look. Oh, yeah, you can see it here.
Oh, in the prop package, you mean, right?
Yeah, in the prop package. Yeah, you're gonna
Cool.
get your
Yeah.
sticker, your face on
Mm-hmm.
prop
Yeah,
on
because
prop bags
I was
everywhere
wanted to
wide.
make I was wanted to make something different logos for the my logo, and then I just put face, and then it looked cool. Yeah,
That's the
yeah. I
key.
hope they like it. I hope they like it.
Is there anything else you want to add and to say to the pilots about the new props?
Yeah, I hope they like it.
Yeah, man. Well, how can people find you on Instagram or YouTube if they don't know how to find you, of course? But how they
Oh,
can follow
so
you?
you can search MCK FPV in the YouTube, and then Minchan FPV, like MCK FPV in the Instagram too. And then you can, if you have any question about the props or about the drones, and it just message to me. I will reply to you guys, and then no problem. So just contact me.
Well, thank you very much for, again, this amazing research and these amazing new props. It's an honor to work with you, with the fastest pilot on earth, and such a
Thank
cool
you.
guy. Thank you very much, man.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I hope you can keep improving and keep going faster with GemFan. And thank you very much for everything that you do for the
Oh,
whole
thank you so
hobby.
much. Yeah, I will try to go faster.
Yeah. Thank you very much, and goodbye, everybody. Thank you very much for watching. And remember, you can get the new GemFan props on Punch, Tiger, Jade Green, Midnight, and Wave Minchan Kim version 2 worldwide. They're available right now. So thank you very much for watching and have fun. Bye-bye.
Yeah, bye.